I'm so happy to be speaking to all of you as the president of Rotary International. Rotary believes in doing good in the world, motto being service above self. Rotarians are people of action. They identify needs and find solutions in their community and around the world. In today's time, there is so much need of service. Probably never before have we seen more need for people to help other people. And that's what Rotarians do. They help other people. So it is the right time for us to grow more and do more. This year, therefore, Rotary is giving a special emphasis and aggressive steps are being taken to get more members into the fold of Rotary. And this is being done by asking each Rotarian, each one, bring one. So let us all go out, seek out one person to whom we want to give the gift of membership of Rotary. I am fortunate that 35 years back, somebody gave me this gift of the membership of a Rotary Club. I have given the same gift to many. I'm sure each of you feels it's a gift given to you and you want to give this gift back. So let each one bring one. Let's also have a lot of public events, and we want the public to participate in those events to showcase the great work that we do, whether it's polio eradication, water sanitation, literacy, economic community development. There is so much that Rotarians do across the world, and all of these could be shown through Rotary Days of Service. And of course, we want to share our stories of empowering girls with Rotarians as well as people who are not yet members of Rotary. But I'm sure once they see the work of Rotary, they too will want to join Rotary. Even as we get more members, diversity, equity, inclusion is going to be the mainstay. Diversity is one of the core values that we have. These values are critical to each one, bring one. Friends, I'm very happy that today we are joined by Mr. Kamal Sangvi, who is a past director and currently the chair of the membership committee. We are joined by Ms. Vicky Pullitz, who is a member of the board of directors, and she's heading the working group for membership growth. And we have Jairus Gaston, who is co-chair of the membership committee. We have these excellent people who will be able to discuss a lot of things about membership and grow Rotary. So let me first ask this question to both Vicky as well as Kamal. What does the Grow Rotary initiative mean to both of you, and why do you feel it is so vital for the growth of our organization? Vicky?
Thank you, President Shekhar. Those of us who are Rotarians or Rotaractors know the incredible value we get from being part of Rotary. The Grow Rotary initiative is exciting because it's all about each of us reaching out to others we know and respect, who share our core values of friendship, integrity, diversity, service, and leadership, and inviting them to be part of Rotary as well. Inviting other leaders to be part of the incredible connections of being part of something greater than themselves, of being part of creating lasting change. Imagine the positive change and the friendships that we can create when each Rotarian and each Rotaractor bring in at least one new person into our Rotary family. It is within our power to grow Rotary with like-minded people of action. Another important aspect of the Grow Rotary initiative are the new and innovative clubs that are being formed around the world to meet changing needs. For instance, clubs that meet at a different time of the day or week, clubs that meet without including a meal, and clubs that are focused on a particular cause or interest. There is so much flexibility possible in how clubs are organized to meet the needs of their members and of their communities. We currently have international e-clubs. We have clubs that are focused on stopping human trafficking, supporting our environment, based on education and literacy and providing tutoring, or clubs formed with groups of people who enjoy the same activity. So fully engaging our members in the value and relevance of their Rotary experience directly involving each member and bringing at least one new member into the Rotary family, and starting new and innovative Rotary and Rotaract clubs to meet changing needs are 3 ways we can grow Rotary and increase our impact. Kamal, what do you think about this question?
Vicky, Vicky, I echo all your thoughts. But having said that, I also believe that if we want to expand our reach and increase our impact, it is important that we have more and more members. We always say that humanity is our business, and the work of Rotary requires more members in greater numbers and more hands to serve. Membership is our greatest asset, resource, and only sustainable advantage. Because when we have more members, our clubs are more vibrant and we have more to show to the world and we have more resources to help the communities flourish. Membership is Rotary's highest internal organizational priority. And we always say that if we want to do service above self, we need more hands to serve. And that is why it is extremely important that we have more and more members to join Rotary to increase our impact across the world. It also strengthens our own organization internally. Each one bring one is a initiative where each Rotarian exercises a cumulative strategy to increase and strengthen our organization. And hence, we'll be able to do large service projects. You spoke, Vicky, you spoke about large literacy projects. You spoke about large humanity projects. Spoke about large medical projects. All these require many, many hands to serve. And the miracles of Rotary of giving sight to the blind, giving food to the hungry, giving water to the thirsty, giving home to the homeless can only be done more if we have more and more hands to serve. And that's why we always, and we are asking each and every member in our organization to bring one more member. Somebody touched us. Somebody touched us and brought us into this fantastic world of Rotary where we enjoy the joy of giving. We enjoy the blessings of giving. Now it is our time that we go and touch somebody else and bring him or her into Rotary so that he or she also can enjoy the blessings of giving and enjoy the blessings of doing good in the world and making the world a better place to be. So again, it is extremely important that each and every Rotarian exercises his or her right to bring one more Rotarian into Rotary so that we can make the world a better place to live in.
Thanks, Kamal. Sorry. And thanks, Ricky. Kamal, your comments take me to the next question. I too mentioned, and so did Vicky, all of us are blessed. We feel that somebody gave this extraordinary gift of the Rotary membership to us. So, Jairus and Vicky, what has this gift meant to you? And do you have a personal story of how you extended in turn this gift to someone else?
Well, thank you for allowing me to join the conversation today, President Shekhar. To answer your question, Rotary quite literally gifted me an incredible opportunity many years ago through the ambassadorial scholarship. That gift was one of education, but it allowed me to expand my worldview and see Rotary on an international scale. My involvement now in Rotary is based on the gratefulness of that gift and my desire to ultimately pay it forward. And truthfully, I don't know if I will ever be able to actually do that. But one way I want to try is through inviting others to join this incredible organization. My friends and colleagues can attest that I am basically a walking billboard for Rotary and Rotaract. And I certainly plan on paying it forward through the Each One Bring One campaign this Rotary year. Vicki, I would love to hear your thoughts on the gift of membership.
Thank you, Jairus. Well, I joined Rotary for business connections. And once I got involved, I learned there was so much more. First are those friendships with people that I might not have known any other way. People who have high ethical standards, who care about others, who are people of purpose. I also gained skills in working with people and leadership skills. And all of that was gained before we even talk about the incredible gift of being involved in service. Rotary changes lives, and it's such a privilege to be part of making a difference in small ways and in large ways, both in our own communities, such as working with students who need additional support to succeed, all the way to eradicating a disease from the world like ending polio. What is unique about Rotary is that our members make the decision about what is most relevant, what is most important to them, working with the other members of their club to exchange ideas and to take action. As far as a membership story, I'd like to share the experience of my husband, Tim. So through me, Tim had access to many of the benefits of Rotary, such as fellowship and service. But now, he is a Rotary member in his own right as a member of the E-Club of Aviation. So this is a club that brings individuals who have a passion for flying and for aviation together from around the world. Use of technology and Rotary's flexibility allow this Rotary Club to connect people from different countries and different backgrounds to develop relationships and friendships, to share a common interest, and to do good in the world through their support of our Rotary Foundation and their own service projects in their own communities. One more story involves Rotary program alumni. So recently I became reconnected to a graduate of RILA, which is Rotary Youth Leadership Awards. So this young man had a transformational leadership experience through RILA, through his connection with Rotary when he was in high school. Now this person is building his career, building his family, as well as volunteering at his old high school. His positive experience with Rotary, his desire to be connected with other business and community leaders, and his heart for service make Rotary attractive for him. So he's now exploring options available to be part of Rotary that best fit his needs. And this is just a reminder about the beneficiaries and alumni of our Rotary programs, like you, Jairus, that would be great Rotarians and great Rotaractors.
Vicky, and thank you, Jairus. Kamal, I come to you and maybe to Jairus also. Can you give some examples of the types of events that clubs and districts can hold to attract new members, and also tell the story of Rotary, raise awareness? Because unless that story reaches out the people will not be able to join this wonderful organization. So can you throw some light on what sort of events could be held?
Thank you, President Shekhar. I think, the COVID gave a lot of challenges to everybody across the world. And one of these challenges, let me share two stories with you. Two stories took place a couple of months back when, members of the District 3203 in a small town of Erode, they came up, they were challenged with a lot of COVID care. There were not enough facilities for COVID care. And the members started thinking, how do we provide a COVID care facility for the people of our town, a town which has about 150,000 people. And they didn't have a medical facility. So then the end polio coordinator, Sagadevan, said that why don't we set up a hospital? And let me tell you, in 45 days' time, they have set up a hospital with a budget of $2 million US. And in 45 days' time, from scratch, they built this beautiful hospital and gave it to the city for the citizens of the city, so that the people who are affected by COVID can be taken care of. And this was done by Rotary, all the clubs of Rotary, all Rotary clubs in Erode. But what are the other part of it, President Shekhar? That they tied up with 10 organizations in doing this. They used the cumulative strength of other organizations. And the best part was that because they tied up with other organizations, they ended up making 300 new members in Rotary in the town of Erode. And in the entire district, because of this one project, they ended up making 750 new members, because that's when people realize the goodness which Rotary spreads across the world. And this is one of the programs. Now let me share another program. The another program is came the World Yoga Day. And there is an organization called the Art of Living in India, which is which has got a huge membership base. And they approached Rotary, and Rotary said, okay, together jointly we will do the World Yoga Day celebration. And Rotary used its membership base, and the Art of Living used its membership base, and jointly we did a yoga celebration, or a yoga practice day for 7 days at a stretch. And more than about 10,000 people through the YouTube, through the Facebook, and through Zoom participated in this yoga celebration. And this also has resulted in getting new members across the country, because members across the country participated. It is these projects like this, and I always believe that Rotary alone cannot change the world. We need to leverage the partnership of other organizations too, which will also enable us to get new members and strengthen our own organization for service above self. There are there are many hundreds of other programs like youth festivals. Rotarians, and I would encourage clubs to do youth festivals so that we can excite the youth to join Rotary. You could do festivals of competitions, sports competitions. You could do walkathons. You could do marathons. All these create awareness of the goodness which Rotary spreads across the world, Shekhar, and that would help us strengthen our own organization and our resolve to make the world a better place to live. Jairus, you would like to share some stories of yours? I'm sure you had some experience of fantastic stories.
Yes, Kamal, thank you. And those are incredible stories that you just shared of giving back and of service. And I can say, to further your point about getting involved with the youth, as a former Rotary myself, I really want to answer this question through the lens of our partner organization of Rotaract. And for those of you who have Rotaract clubs in your communities, putting on a joint event with that club is a great way to make an impact and to grow Rotary. Rotaract members, they want leadership development and mentorship, but they also very much want opportunities to make an impact through projects. So if you're a Rotary club, if you're a member, then consider putting on a joint event with a Rotaract club. And, not just to have more help with the event, but to actually build connections with a different generation or different group of people, and ultimately to bring in new members to your club, as well as doing incredible service. I can tell you that the Rotaract Club in my district, 6860, just put on a pin down polio event, which was a bowling event, which was very successful, raised much needed funds for Polio Plus, and added bonus, it was a ton of fun. So you don't have to have if you don't have a Rotaract club near you, consider starting one, because this is a great way to bring Bring One campaign into action through Rotaract.
Thanks a lot, Kamal and Jairus. And now I come to something which is very close to the heart of Rotarians, and that is equity and inclusion. And let me throw this question to each of you. Why do you think equity and inclusion are vital for us to attract members? And what are you hoping Rotary clubs will do about it as part of Each One Bring One? Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. So, Shekhar, thank you, President Shekhar. Shekhar, you mentioned diversity as one of our core values when we started the conversation today. And this was true back in Paul Harris's day, when diversity involved our classification system and bringing together individuals from different professions and vocations. Well, diversity has a much broader definition today, doesn't it? And it includes age and gender and ethnicity, abilities, and so many other factors. Our clubs and our organization are stronger as we bring together diverse perspectives. Rotary is not a political or religious organization. As such, we have the ability to bring together and bridge diverse perspectives, to concentrate on what we have in common, with the goal that each of us and our world are the very best version possible. Each club has the opportunity to assess if their membership is reflective of their community, and to determine what actions they can take to be welcoming and inclusive to all. Each One Bring One is a perfect way for our members to reach out to people who may not have even considered or even been aware of Rotary in the past, and to share that extraordinary gift of Rotary membership with them.
Good. Thanks, Vicky. Who wants to go next?
Vicky said.
Go ahead.
She's absolutely correct. Grow Rotary, it means impact. And we are a unique organization with the ability to make incredible impact across the globe. And we can continue to improve our communities by providing service, providing opportunities for leadership, but we have to bring in the next generation of Rotarians to continue this impact. And the way we go about doing that may look different moving forward, but our impact remains the same, and that is what we must continue to foster. And the bottom line is, when we have clubs that are diverse, that are equitable, and that are inclusive, we have stronger clubs. And we can simply, as Vicky said, we can do more together. So Kamal, I think we'll end with you.
Thank you, Jairus, and Vicky, you had some valid points, and Jairus, you spoke about the diversity, which is such an essential component of Rotary's culture. You know, the mere fact that we are in 200 countries across the world shows how relevant diversity and equity is to our organization. And we always believe and we understand in Rotary that cultivating a diverse, equitable, and inclusive culture is essential to realizing our vision of a world where people unite. Our vision is that we want people to unite and take action to create a lasting change across the world. And this, Vicky, as you said, can only be brought about if we are absolutely sensitive to the thought process of diversity, equity, and inclusion. We value, at Rotary, we value the diversity and celebrate the contribution of people of all backgrounds across age, ethnicity, color, caste, creed, disability, learning styles, religion, faith, socio-economic status, culture, marital status, languages spoken, sex, sexual orientation, and gender identity, as well as differences in ideas, thoughts, values, and belief. An organization is only good as long as its members are. If the members are strong and of diverse opinion and from diverse community, it only strengthens our organization to do more good. And recognizing this, President Shekhar, individuals, we have historically experienced that barriers to membership and partnerships and leadership is what we commit ourselves to eradicating that. We do not want barriers. We make sure that each and every club adheres to the need of the community. Vicky spoke about the clubs taking up, bringing each one, bring one, and looking after the need of the community. And I think that's extremely important. We are extremely important and diverse and we give equity to women in our organization. It is extremely important today that 48% of the population across the world is women, and their inclusion in our organization, and the youth, because they are the leaders of the world. They are the future of every nation and future of our organization. So we are extremely, extremely open-hearted, and we want that people of diverse equity and join our organization. And we believe that people hold visible and invisible qualities, that every person in this world holds a visible and invisible quality and inherently makes them unique. Every person in this world is unique, and we strive to create an inclusive culture, and each person knows that they are valued in Rotary clubs where they belong. And this is exactly, Shekhar, we all want to do, is make sure that everyone is given the due respect and the due value in their own clubs.
Very well said, all three of you. And Kamal, I absolutely agree that every individual has a very unique quality, and each of us brings that quality to Rotary. And that's why we've become such a vibrant organization. 116 years of history, a footprint in more than 200 countries and geographical areas, and a legacy of nearly eradicating a disease from the face of Earth. Wow. Friends, this is a gift that you need to definitely give to other people. Not just polio eradication is our program, the fact that we have more than 1,400 warriors, peace warriors. That's quite an oxymoron, but that's what it is. Peace warriors who are ready to ensure peace in this world. We give scholarships to these people in different universities, world class universities across the world. Our programs of youth exchange, where we build bridges of goodwill and understanding between people. Our program of water sanitation, bringing water where there isn't, bringing sanity to the sanitation system in countries, bringing basic educational literacy, empowering girls. These are different things that Rotarians do. I'm sure there is a world waiting to participate in all this work. Let us, each one of us, go out and bring at least one person into Rotary, because the world needs more hands to serve. Thank you so much, Vicky, Kamal, and Jaris, for being here. I'm sure the Rotarians and the non-Rotarians who will be listening to this would definitely, Rotarians will go out and bring one, and the non-Rotarians will be ready to come in and join Rotary. Thank you very much. It's been wonderful interacting with all of you. Thank you. Namaste.